I mean, I would do it if my Minecraft would load on my OBS. I don't know why, but OBS is a hard time with Minecraft.
You're all good.
Okay, I got it. Okay, pull everything up on my dashboard. I need 2 more subs to get to 200.
Gonna be honest with you, this is not a bad place for a meeting. I like it here. It's very cozy.
The Crackle Barrel.
Is the Crackle Barrel like a good place for a Green Ribbon headquarters?
It's a restaurant.
I know, but it's very nice.
Yeah, no, bet. Let's do that.
I
wouldn't
actually
mind.
would not mind making this the Green Ribbon HQ.
Okay. And start streaming. Streaming
Okay.
has started. Let me go to my dashboard, please. Thank you. Thank you. I have not changed the title yet. Oops. Do Topless Spy Work is still the title. What am I doing?
Trey, you can come in if you want.
Is it do topless or do topless?
Topless.
That didn't tell me anything. Is there an O at the end?
The end of the entire word?
Polus? Is it do polus or do topless? No O at the end. I don't care.
Dootopolis. Dootopos. Sorry. Dootoplis.
Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. That ball's riding horse and buggy. Okay. Stream has started. What are we here for?
Yes, of course. Okay. Have you heard the news lately?
About?
Hayway.
Not yet.
Okay. So, do you remember what happened with Hayway and Sejuk a while back? I think season 7. Do you remember any of that at all?
Were they at war?
Yeah, and then I got involved and I made them talk it out, and the war ended. Dootopolis. Actually, you did help me out. We did some strikes on Hayway before. Do you remember that?
Oh yes, I remember now.
Yeah, we did strikes. We weren't really at war with Hayway, but we attacked them a few times because they were committing war crimes on Sejuk.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. Cool. So Hayway, sorry, not Hayway. Sejuk, the country we helped, is now wants to invade Hayway. And Hayway is being not attacked, but they're being looked at by the entire alliance they're in, by the UCN. UCN, who should be working with Hayway, they all want to invade Hayway. They all want to attack Hayway. They're all looking at Hayway. They're eyeing Hayway. They're like, oh yeah, let's take over Hayway. So the former leader of Hayway, Atrix, he was gonna give the land up, and I think that's why the UCN wanted Hayway. But the government and the other people of Hayway, they're not gonna give it up that easily. So Atrex isn't the leader anymore. There's a new leader. We don't know him very well, but I don't think he's a bad man. All I know is that tensions are rising, and now you may be asking, why should we be concerned? We are not involved with Heiwei whatsoever. But do you remember what Phantom did? Yes? No?
Yes, I do remember what he did. He traded all his land for like a terrible deal. It's one of the worst deals that Green Ribbon's ever had.
Yes, Saint Lumiere. Do you remember the little island he traded? It was the reason why you know that why that was a bad idea. It puts Alavan in danger, your country in danger, and Dutopolis' capital city in danger. It's right across the sea.
DMC.
Yeah, DMC. Like it's literally like you helped me guard it before, and they shot at us with a tank on a building.
That tracks, yeah.
So Saint Lumiere is right next to Heiwei. If the UCN takes over Heiwei, either that's Seijuk, Mamate, just the UCN in general. I don't know which country specifically. I know Seijuk really wants it, but I also know Mamate really wants some land too. If they take over all of Heiwei, and Heiwei loses this war, Dutopolis is going to be basically surrounded from the west, and they have the UCN. They have more power from the northwest side of the map against the entirety of Green Ribbon, not just Dutopolis, but also Green Ribbon. If a world war breaks out and they own all of the Heiwei land, do you know how big Heiwei is? If you look at the map,
Heiwei is pretty large, yeah.
Yeah, if they own all of that, they own basically the western half of like the map, and that puts the Green Ribbon at risk during a world war. So that's why this is really information that everyone in the Green Ribbon should know about, because I think we all need to talk together and decide on what we should do about the situation, because we can't well, we can let them, but we shouldn't let UCN take over Heiwei, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like Lex Luthor says, uh, stocks may rise and fall. There's one thing that people will always pay for, and will always love: land. And they'll pay good at nose to get it. And I think the less land that they can have, or that we can take, I think that's agreed not only for us, but for the Green Ribbon too, as a whole. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. You have any ideas?
Dude, I am lost at thought right now. I have no idea what to do because we just got out of the Kyrat war, so I'm still like trying to recover from debt, like military spendings.
War exhaustion?
It's not kind of. We never really got to stage 1 of war exhaustion, but you know, if we were in there for longer, we would have, because we suffered from a lot of casualties in that war because of the jungle and shit. Like it was a mess. Dessert. I haven't eaten the steak yet, but yeah, sure. Appreciate it. Okay. But Kyrat War was off the topic. We don't want to spend too much money, is what I'm saying, on a war that we shouldn't entirely be involved in. But at the same time, we can't let Heiwei get taken over. So
Going like bouncing off your first point, like we shouldn't be spending too much money against a war that we don't really have much to do with. I mean, that's why I've been
And I would say the same for Dutopolis, but Dutopolis, I'm focusing more on training and building military bases. Dutopolis isn't near exhaustion, but Dutopolis is closer to exhaustion than Beacon Point is what I'm trying to say. At the current state of the world right now, because we just got out of a war that we were heavily involved in Kyrat. So I want to sign a separate alliance from Green Ribbon, just Beacon Point and Dutopolis, a special one. You would be Dutopolis's closest ally. If you wanted, say for example, you want to go attack this country, Dutopolis will support you. We won't stop you unless it's like absolutely like evil, like the reason is absolutely vile, like you want to kill innocent people. Then yeah, we'll probably stop you. But my
And if
point
you're
is,
slightly displeased with the cause,
what's up?
if it's not completely evil and it's not necessarily good in your eyes, what would you do?
Like if I was fine with it, I would support you. Like so basically Dutopolis will just aid you. We would basically be well, since Dutopolis is technically more, wealthy than Beacon Point is, you wouldn't be required to like help me. But since you are Dutopolis's closest ally, Dutopolis is obligated to aid you and send you, like money and all kinds of like medical stuff and weapons, depending on how many Dutopolis has. Basically, what this alliance is asking for is that when Dutopolis is busy, you'll you will help in with the work. But in return, Dutopolis supplies you with, you know, all the kind of aid you need, and you grow as a country fundamentally. You basically become like Dutopolis's best friend. Just in a way that you don't have to aid us anything. You don't have to send us anything. All you have to do is if Dutopolis can't get involved in something right now because they're busy with something else, like as a country, economically in all kinds of way, Dutopolis will look at you for help. And also, if you want to do something that Dutopolis didn't ask for, Dutopolis will also aid you for it.
I must say I'm not looking for any clear present war, but and I get that's okay. I'm gonna be focusing on Axolotlian development, like the Axolotlian area, and a bit more of the Luxembourg area. And I'm really just in a developmental stage right now. Sure, we may be strong economically, militarily, mentally, but we can always look for more. And we will take some of your workers, that's for sure.
So yeah, that's kind of the point of the alliance. It's like, let's say for the reason why I brought this alliance up is because in if we want to really stop Hayway from getting taken over, and we kind of take turns with getting involved into things, like let's say Beacon Point is not in the state that it is right now, and it's not ready to go fight for a good cause. Dutopolis will do it, but at the current state, Dutopolis is asking that Beacon Point deploys to Hayway to help out. And what you said earlier, like taking workers from Dutopolis to work on Axolotl and stuff, that's exactly what Dutopolis will do while Beacon Point is busy helping Dutopolis out with the conflicts. Dutopolis will be helping Beacon Point economically with their development. It's a very balanced system. You know what I'm saying?
So you want us to get involved in a war?
That sounds I wouldn't say that. Like that sounds horrible. What I'm saying is okay, well yes, kind of. Because I don't want Hayway taken over. If Hayway gets taken over, that just leaves us that puts us in a worse situation in World War V scenario, you know?
So you want military support?
Correct. What I think you should do as Beacon Point, make a separate division in your military and call them, I don't know, Beacon Point peacekeepers or something. That are they're soldiers, but they're called the like Beacon Point peacekeepers, and their job is to basically, do humanitarian missions for people in Hayway, because the UCN is a pretty fucked up alliance. Like Mama say, they kill innocents sometimes.
Yeah.
So like Beacon Point peacekeepers, they'll fight to make sure Hayway isn't taken over, but they'll also like how do I put this? They're also just there to keep it secure. They're not really there to fight unless they absolutely have to. You know?
So they're like the Minutemen.
What's that?
You don't know what the Minutemen are?
No.
Okay, forget then. Forget that. I say there's not really much to think about. We'd be happy to help you in any ways militarily that we can. Um, we will create an alternate military organization uh, just for supporting that, and I will continue on development, and I'm sure you will help us do the same.
Of course. I will I'll write in this book and I'll come back to you when I'm done with it. You can read through it, make sure you're fine with everything in this
Hmm.
alliance.
Hmm.
But yeah, you can definitely make that separate division in the military. If you want to call it Beacon Point peacekeepers, go for it. I'm gonna I'll be back. I'm gonna write in the book.
All right, I got a better name for it. But while you're speaking, Trey kind of gave me the bill. I'm sure you can.
Oh shoot, I forgot we have to pay 36
Yeah,
bucks. Okay.
yeah, man. I forgot my wallet at home.
Um, I'll pay him. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh shoot, how do you get out of here?
The stairs and the door.
Second.
Or if you would have liked, you could have jumped out this window.
I could have. Oh, I found it. Here's the check. I'm covering everything. Yeah, I'll review you. Don't worry about it. 10 out of 10.
Recommended on Steam.